0.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ass Blaster. And thanks, Dr. Shamrock. Huh.
The Kombat Cast starts now.
All right. Now?
All right, welcome everybody.
Hey.
To the Kombat Cast. Very exciting.
Thank you.
We got a lot to talk about, so let's just get right to it.
Turn it up.
Show the couch. Yeah. Wow, Ed Boone's here.
Damn!
I didn't notice you here. Welcome. Let's go through everybody's names real quick, just for those who are watching for the first time, starting to my left.
I'm Ed Boone.
Nailed it.
Steve Brownback.
Derek Kartzik.
Tyler Lansdowne, and behind the power station, as usual,
Matt Burke.
Nailed it.
always great.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. We have a
So
lot to
far,
talk
so
about
good.
Today. We're going to show 2 characters today. Before we do that, we want to talk about something that happened last week. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We had a beta, and Ed is here to discuss learnings and that sort of thing from the beta, so let's get right into it.
Yeah, and actually, technically it wasn't a beta. It was an online stress test.
Sure.
And, the first thing we really wanted to say was how grateful we are that everybody played it. Thank you for playing it. Thank you for giving your feedback. That's a huge part of
Thank you.
This whole process. Not only just seeing if it's going to hold up online, but getting feedback from everybody. And a huge part of like for me, what really kind of stood out as far as that whole thing was just how much this fan base, these players are like define the word community as far as everybody contributing, everybody wanting this game to be the best game that it can be. We really genuinely feel that you guys are on board with us, helping us, contributing and, making this, helping us to make this as great of a game as it has the potential to be. So.
And also, like, just the positivity.
It's already maxed out, you schmucks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like, no one's getting angry about things.
It's maximum.
Here's something I liked. Here's something I'd like to maybe look at,
Yeah.
and it's really cool.
Collecting your thoughts, putting them down, and sharing them. We're listening, and it's only going to make the game better.
Overall, it was incredibly positive.
It's
Thank
always
you.
so energizing when you work for months and months and then finally people are playing it. And they're
Thank
having a
you.
good time.
And even,
You're
like me getting to play against the people was so much fun too.
And Steve's point about having a good time, seeing people have fun with it is such a
Thank you.
a good indicator that we're heading in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially with MK, where we always like to mix things up. We take risks with how the game
Butt
plays,
hash. Jack
and
Miller,
we
Fox
have our
30
internal
News.
takes, but you're never
Cook
quite
Title.
sure. And then
Hey, all right.
people love the new wake-up system.
You ever notice how this guy's
Yeah.
act is cleaned up now that the boss is here? Usually this guy's legs are kicked up on the couch. He's saying like the dumbest shit in the book. But now that the boss is here, straight and narrow.
For a lot of people
Look at
playing it for the first time just for 2 days straight, 3 days straight. And, there's obviously first impressions are an important thing, but sometimes like when we make such a dramatic change, we need time to adjust and to kind of, just get your bearings, and, get a sense of the pace of the game and how it's different from Mortal Kombat X on purpose, and so we really want to kind of everybody keep that in mind. With at the same time, we're listening to everything being said.
Every Mortal Kombat that we make is it's not completely different from the previous one, but definitely stands on its own, right?
For sure. We've been having pretty consistent meetings, where we're talking about all the stuff that's been brought up. Some of the stuff that was brought up, we were actually aware of. The dash speeds from quite a while ago, we were aware, and as these guys are going to be demonstrating, we've made quite a bit of
Thank you.
improvements and adjustments to the dash speeds.
Wow.
And just the
Thank you.
navigation in general.
Damn.
So we're excited
Thanks, Ass
people
Blaster.
to play that. Unfortunately,
Just a
it
sec.
won't be in the beta that's coming out on March 28th, but rest assured it is going to be in the final build.
You want to show them real quickly how it looks?
So we're using Sub-Zero as an
Thank
example, and you can see his dash. It covers more ground, especially his forward dash, and it recovers a little bit faster. Balance is an iterative process, so the design philosophy of walking being really, really great is still definitely what we're going for, and it seems like everyone's really happy about kind of the mid-range game, but we wanted to tone up the dashes just a little bit, so you can see here with Sub-Zero, it's pretty noticeable, and that's a per character
Nice.
change. Like our design teams kind of looked at what characters' dashes were on the weaker side to make them better. Some of them were already really strong, so they were the same. You know, it's just something we iterate on throughout the months towards the end of development. So we agreed with everyone, we heard you, and that's something you can look forward to in the future.
In the final game. Right.
And you can definitely feel that with Sub-Zero.
Yes.
Like, it's definitely palpable.
Feel was like,
palpable.
to me, that was the main thing we really want. Like, again, we want the mid-range game to be strong. It seems like we're really, really happy with that. It's just, we want it to feel good too when you're navigating.
And
Thank
you know, obviously dashing wasn't the only suggestion that was given to us. You know, there are a number of them that we are looking into. You know, like I said again, you know, keep in mind it's 2 to 3 days of playing the game. When you guys get 2 or 3 more days.
And there was also no practice mode and other things that normally the environment they like to be in.
We're definitely going to keep an eye on what the temperature of things is after even more time playing the game. But you know, we have
Fatal.
2A guys who've been playing the game for months and months and have really kind of a lot more experience playing it with it. But you know, some of the feedback we've also had that we're looking into is you know, the punish for the fatal blows. We're definitely looking into that, and you know, even down to the minor things, like we've seen people actually notice that the game does not say flawless victory.
Oh yeah.
They want their
That was an immediate thing.
they want their pat
Damn,
on the
dude,
back
thanks,
and their
Ass Blaster.
pat on the back.
I've
So
never seen what that's
big-
like. So.
Keep it down, though.
That's a big thing.
It's a good one.
Thanks,
and as
man.
always, just the minutia of
Always lucky.
what stuff is on block and recovering all that. We always are iterating on that, and we love the hot takes. Personally,
Damn, free
At any
advertisement?
given time, we'll have like 8 streams on at once.
Yeah.
Just getting those hot takes.
Some of them scorching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the actual beta starts March 28th, right? It's going to have more characters, and that's going to be announced tomorrow, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And we have a C2E2 panel.
The volume is
with
maximum,
a
you
ton
dumbasses.
of announcements are going to be added.
I'm
Excited
extremely
about it.
excited.
I've seen the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like,
We're
I was
maxed
already
out.
excited, then
You
I
can't
saw
get
the
higher
video,
than
I was
that.
like, okay.
Quit repeating the same shit.
I don't know.
That's right.
In 2 seconds, someone's going to be like, hey, raise the volume up.
Story mode videos and more.
Turn the volume up in OBS. How about I fucking shoot you in the chat room?
you
How's
gonna
that?
Yes, I'm gonna
Fuck
do
you, bitch.
That is the list I've seen, and I'm as a fan of.
I don't use OBS, shithead. I use XSplit. Fuck OBS and
the
fuck
trailer. I'm not
you.
gonna say anything about the character. Obviously, trailer's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's one of my.
It's cool, and again, you know, when the beta comes out, you know, we hope that you guys continue with this amazing, you know, kind of constructive feedback, suggestions, things that.
Man, they're
love,
so
and,
friendly.
Let's keep that whole kind of community thing going because that means a lot to us.
And I can't. I mean, being a community manager, it's really makes your heart happy when everyone is just so constructive and so cool and just really everyone's loving the game together and they're tweeting each other and they're trying to find each other.
Turn the
online.
brightness up.
Yeah. I can't wait for the competitive scene for this game. I
Yeah.
cannot wait. It's gonna
Combo
be-
breaker.
it's gonna be-
Right now, we're still in the period
Whoa,
where
whoa, whoa.
since it's just an online test.
Did that
there's no
work?
rank And there's no tournaments, so there's no high stakes. So people aren't getting mad. But you know it's
Maximilian
boiling.
is my
Something,
new
you know it's
friend.
boiling. By the way, very quick.
Maximilian?
I logged on Sunday on my own personal PSN account. Body people. I had no losses. I still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. Me and Edward were just like, man, does Steve Hill have it? And I'm glad you
Yes.
told us that you do. Awesome. So
Show
great.
some
C2 is
stuff.
Amazing. Can't wait for the 28th. I believe we might be playing the beta on stream that day.
Thanks,
Ooh,
Mexican
rumors
and
to start
everybody.
out.
I'll thank you all.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, I need you to cool guys. So, is that all we got?
That's about it. You know, what's another thing that's going to be exciting about the beta is with more characters, there's going to be more of a mix-up. Clearly, 3 characters, you know, you get to know them, all their nuances there. But like, you know, when we add the extra characters, and then finally when we launch with like, you know, 25 characters, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a different beast. It's going to be a lot.
The beta meta will change.
Exciting.
Yes, it will.
From
I can't believe that the people tweeting just got off my 12-hour session. Like,
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
I do remember those days though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I wasn't here, I would be, well, got off my 18-hour session.
Yeah, I mean, I would leave work and just go home and play. Like,
Awesome. Well, before you go, we were going to start. We have a trailer to show everyone right now.
Oh, awesome.
So, Mr. Burke, if we could show them the new trailer.
New trailer inbound. Wow. Disappointing. Oh, sweet.
In the old days, your skin wasn't blue?
The color is reserved for Aztec cons.
Then I hope it washes off, Kotal.
Is that Jacqui? I didn't expect she'd be back.
Thank you.
Huh. Damn. Oh, he looks cool. No, Chimon. Yeah, he looks cool. I like his feathers. Damn, dude! Are you serious? Why didn't he do that before? This guy's sick. He turns into a fucking perro. Quit doing moves so he can do more moves on you. What the hell, Aegis? That's a stage move. Now listen to the music. Where's my rap music, man? I want little bong chains and little Fortnite. Jesus. What did he say? Damn. Oh. Damn, that was MK4, right? That looked like MK4 throws. What's that? Excuse me. Dude.
Finish him.
That was pretty cool. Alright, I guess.
Fatality.
Pretty good. I'll give it up.
Wins.
Nola 3-pointer. Yeah, she looks cool. Definitely cooler than the last game, for sure. They gave her some character. That's cool. I could dig it. But why didn't they show Kotal's finishers?
All right, there we go. Pretty awesome.
Thank
Not
you.
bad, not bad.
Yeah.
No tits, but
Jack and Briggs.
Thank you.
whatever.
Today,
Kotal's
we'll
got
be
some
talking
beastly
about
tits.
Kotal and
Jackie Briggs.
Jackie Briggs. Awesome. Very exciting.
And he turns
The
into a
Jaguars
fucking
probably the coolest
dog.
damn thing ever.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
it's so
Absolutely.
damn good.
that fatality is called Nothing But Neck.
Nothing but neck. Yes.
She switches, which makes me smile. That's really cool.
It's a John Edwards special right there.
Thank
Original.
you.
Nice. Cool. So we want to talk about KotalCon. So, Steve, what we got?
Well, Kotal Khan, the current Khan of Outworld, you know,
Aztec.
usurped, known
Aztec.
Aztec, usurped Melina. He's back, and I think he is bigger and badder than ever. He's, like, can we show the game? He is huge in this game.
Yes,
He, you know, he was tall in the last game, but in this game, he is beefy. To me, the overarching thing here is he feels like you're controlling it like a
Beefy.
boss now.
Awesome.
Like, he feels like an absolute boss, like a Goro Kentaro style sub boss, and it's super cool to play.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Well, let's talk more about. Let's talk about like his. Sort of. You want to? I know that you're very.
He
Excited
does
about
look
this.
really cool.
Yes.
Thank you.
So let's do a Steve's lore minute.
A lot of people have asked over the last couple
I like
years.
this stage.
Where was Kotal Khan during the original games?
Right.
And I have words straight from Dom himself. This is my most time I've ever been for a lore minute. He was a general for Shao Kahn, and Shao Kahn viewed him as a threat and actually locked him away in Shang Tsung's flesh pits, where he was experimented on. And when Shang Tsung died, he was released. And that's why he was able to return to his position and why he wasn't in the classic games. You see, fans thought it was a plot hole.
No, sir.
It's lore.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was
Steve's Lore
Steve.
Minute.
Wait, why'd you kind of die off there, Steve? That was Steve.
Yeah.
Steve's Lore Minute.
There you
Sorry.
go. All right.
Awesome. So, archetype-wise,
I would call him a brawler in this game. In the last game, he was a 50-50 character. He had a really, really good overhead, to say the least. And he had a really, really good low. And
Sorry, that's all you were doing.
and in this game, I would say
Now that
he's
Ed's
more
gone,
of a mid-range footsie
Can you
character.
believe that,
A
dude?
common theme. That,
Ed's
he's
gone
really
and this
strong,
guy
really
loosens
good
up.
moves.
Let's
Like,
fucking
everyone's a
loosen
fan.
up the tie a
Everyone's
bit.
And he
Interrupting.
because he's a master of weapons.
he also has quite possibly a top 5 move for me ever in this.
We got to save that for Loadout 3.
Then we already we showed in the trailer.
Well, chill.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. Oh,
Show the
yeah.
trailer.
Still, I mean, like.
Yeah.
Still.
When we get to it, they'll
right.
know. They'll know if they know my styles. that I
So
like.
let's start off with his gameplay. He has a lot of moves.
Thank
What's
you.
up, Paolo?
3 has a ton of range.
Ends with an overhead.
Ends in an overhead.
No Ed Boon, time to
4-2,
cross my
uses the butt of
leg.
his sword. He advances a lot before going into it. I'm a big fan. He's got a big boot, a big
boot.
leg.
Nice.
Like sweet
Ooh.
chin music.
Damn.
He's got a
That's
low
like a
combo
Marduk
starter.
back
He does
4.
not have an overhead combo starter. So again, a theme with this game is characters have like a really good low overhead, but then the other one's not so great. So he'll use his standard hop attack.
What's up with that dino head back there, bro?
Goro's Lair.
Oh,
yes.
one thing we didn't mention, we've been asked for. More stages have been added.
Yeah.
Goro's Lair here.
Yeah, it's
Got
an
a couple more
awesome
as well.
stage.
We will be having some background.
Is that Goro?
Background breakdowns. Always
That's
hard to say. Very soon.
Is
We
that
didn't do it this
Goro?
week, but the guys who are going to do it are at GDC. So
Goro's dead?
So another one of his strengths,
What
I
about
think it's one of his best strengths.
DLC?
Is super fast, is his forward 1. The downside is it's
Well,
not
I mean,
hot.
maybe he'll
It'll
just come
waste your
back.
down attacks, but you can see it advances super fast.
And then they'll have a lore minute, and they'll be like,
This
dude,
one is
Goro was
actually-
just kicking it into flesh pits, and then, he was a general of the army. No big deal, bro.
Blow.
It'll
That
be
leads to a
cool.
pop-up if it counter hits. So that would mean at the mid-range, if you think they're going to throw out a slow
Thank
attack,
you.
like maybe Sub-Zero is going to do his back too, you go ahead, throw that out. If you get the counter hit, you're going to get a pop-up.
you might not be a tournament player anymore. Like that's obvious, right? But there is no one better at working the menu screens than you.
It's practice. Check out his throws.
Do you just grind menu working?
No, it just comes naturally.
Wow.
All right, so let's go over his special moves. That's kind of a taste of his normal attack.
There's always some
You
weird
really can't go
tension
wrong
on
in
this show.
mid-range. Oh, another cool thing is those daggers, the snake daggers. He now uses them more. You can see he uses them for his hop attack and combos and stuff.
Like when you start a match with Kotal, like right from this distance, like well,
Yeah.
what are you thinking?
If you know that they're not going to do like a low attack, you can't go wrong with starting with 4 and 1. But then if you read that, you can do his down 4.
That's good.
You could go for a jump in.
Damn, the down 3s and down 4s
Dude,
still
he's on
look
the slow
fucking
side,
hilarious.
that's
Do
the
another down 3.
Yeah.
So let's go over his special attacks. The key ones
Did you
for him
see his
to
down
are
3,
back,
dude?
New animation.
Do another
Something
down
different,
3,
but
please.
the core of
I'm
them-
begging you,
We talked
dude.
about his daggers, his parries.
This
back. He can
game
hold it.
has the funniest
Hold it back.
animations ever,
Hold it
dude.
back.
Do that down 3 again, man. Let me
And he
see
can
that.
have his advantage and go for a combo.
It's a gay parry.
The disc is back. It's super fast in this one. It does a lot of damage.
I love
Less damage than last time.
on the
Yeah,
body.
that looks super cool.
Really nice.
But
His
it's
sun
way
beam's
faster.
back. If he's standing in it, he actually gets life back.
Nice.
Then he has several new moves, which this is one of my favorites, the saw move. It's a great combo under, and it's just absolutely
Bloody.
nasty looking.
There's
Jesus.
something kind of in MKX where he went over and did
Yes.
a saw. So this lifts him straight up, which I think is awesome.
So this has a crushing blow. If the move hits as an anti-air and counter hits, which
Oh, here we go.
there we go. A counter hit or a punish as an anti-air, you get a crushing
Oh.
blow. It gets significantly more damage.
That did a lot, dude.
And then he has this really, I love the effects
Say
here.
the effects are
So
amazing
he's
on that.
opening up the ground.
Yeah, that's,
Man,
that's a hell of
Kotal
a
looks
ground
really cool.
So those are his base moves.
He
and
looks
I,
really
as
cool
always,
in
set
this
up
one.
3 loadouts. So let's go through that.
One of our lights popped off. That's great.
Even
We're
the lights
live,
are popping off.
We're live,
Man.
pal.
Dude,
We'll fix
do
that.
down 3 again.
All right, so the first one I gave him is an amplified sun disk, where he uses a beam of light
Damn.
from the sun,
Unibeam.
which is canon here in Goro's lair. You can see it on Goro's
right.
corpse, right?
He's just reflecting
And it's
it
a
off.
full screen beam attack.
That's probably why Goro died, is because he got burned.
A lack of
Sun,
sunlight.
right.
Oh, he got
No,
burned or a
yeah,
lack of
I mean,
sunlight?
sunlight right on him.
This is not a lore minute.
I do think it's nice to think that the prince died in his home. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like that's how I want to die.
He had a
like
peaceful death.
in my chair, you know,
In your
Hurry
in
up.
my lair, right? My apartment, my lair.
With my little Oni buddies around. Right.
Reality
Anyway,
stone.
this loadout I based on totems. So he has 4 totems in total. You can whip 2 at a time. So I went with this one, which gives him a damage buff. So you can see, here's the damage on the string, 154. I have this bad boy out. It's doing 184.
Okay.
Now here's the new feature. So that's very similar to MKX, but we always try to advance things. You can actually now stack totems.
Stack them totems. How many can you stack?
You can stack up to 3 times, so let's look at the damage now. And,
Yep.
and that'll add each buff. You can also stack multiple totems.
Yeah.
So, this totem is his blood absorb, the blood god.
Different
totem.
types?
Every time he hits you, the blood gets absorbed in the totem. And when it times out, that'll actually go to Kotal's health. You'll see all the blood he's absorbing, and when it times out, he's going to get health back. So you
You're
can
full
actually
health
do
right
it.
now, so
Yes,
yeah.
but so you can have this totem out, then a damage one, and
Oh,
another
I
damage one,
knew
or
it.
vice versa, or 3 of one.
That's
So
fucking
he has 4
crazy.
different totems you can choose from. For another one that I didn't equip, it's really cool. It buffs his regen his stamina regen. So if you're using meter burn attacks all the time,
Wow.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Meter
Yes,
burn?
significantly faster
Regen?
That's pretty awesome. And you said you can only have 2.
This
of
guy's
those
like
at
a
time.
Diablo
Four
3
totems you can
character.
choose from. You can have 2 that you choose, and then you can have
Not
3 that
ready
you can
yet.
stack, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. You can mix and match as you please.
Yep, and it just looks cool to stack the totems. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
Math was definitely confusing to me just then.
All right, so
Man.
there are.
Just kidding. I get it.
All right, so let's go to a second loadout. I'm a huge fan of this one.
He looks cool.
You're a fan of pretty much all of them, Steve.
This one I'm really into.
Oh, super fan.
How huge?
Because this is my cat loadout.
Oh, damn.
Cool.
He turns into a Jaguar, and he has this full screen lunging attack that goes into this awesome
And
thing.
it just eats your throat real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's what cats do, right?
Yeah, no. It goes straight for the jugular every time.
Then, we didn't see this in the trailer, he actually has an air one, where he does this
Damn.
party crasher move, turns into a cat, and then rolls away.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
And this is great for, you know, faking and jumpins, or jumping over fireballs and punishing them.
He's not doing it very low
And
to
then
the
lastly,
ground.
I gave him this sundial move, which controls the air, and when he amplifies it, he gets this big burst that'll knock the person down.
Anti-air?
He uses a combo ender as a guaranteed anti-air if you read their
Thank you.
Sure.
And just to bring sunshine to the room.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. I like that.
Maybe most important of all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
It's the friendships we made along
He's
the way.
a just and benevolent Khan in a way. Like, he's kind of a
Excuse me.
tyrant, but he's better than Shao Kahn.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
I think he would bring sun. I must bring sun to my Aztec.
What a compliment. He's better than Shao Kahn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a compliment.
Yeah. All right, so what about one more loadout?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is your loadout.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm also, this is my skin that I use.
Okay.
Just previewing everyone. This is my skin.
Oh yeah.
Oh. What exactly is on his head?
That's a bear head.
A bear head.
That's a bear he personally killed.
Okay. Okay.
So, this loadout, the first thing I gave him was a different
looks
amplified
weird.
discus throw, where he
Ooh.
actually literally does a discus throw. And you can actually do this up close, and it'll, the swing hits. So it's a good combo ender for damage, and it just looks funny. Then I gave him this pop-up attack, this sunlight uppercut, which is like one of his main combo starters.
it's kind of like it's towards 2 or whatever.
Yeah, it's very similar to Towards 2 in the last
I
game.
thought he was supposed to be purple. Why they gotta change his skin for?
And then a command grab, which is so good.
This is the move. I mean, the amplified version of this move is so amazing.
Thank you.
So when he drinks blood, he gets a buff.
Jesus.
His tattoos are glowing, and that gives him a damage. buff.
What?
He can stack it.
Did you
3
see
times.
that?
Every time you do it, the tattoos are going to glow longer, and the buff lasts longer. Now you can see he'll be at max level. His tattoos are hella glowing, and now he gets this damage buff. And it lasts a pretty good amount of time. So
Thank
the
you.
more command grabs you do, the more stronger you get. And he has tick
Or
throws,
stronger.
just like you'd expect. His down 1.
Explain tick throws for those who don't know what that means.
The idea there is you're doing a normal attack that the opponent blocks, and you cancel into the command grab, and the opponent's still going to be blocking, and they'll actually get grabbed. So, for example, with 4-3-4,
Yep.
with 4-3-4, it's an advancing 2 hitting string. So the opponent's going to want to keep blocking. You can go into that, and it'll
Thank
actually
you.
go into the throat. So the opponent
That's
has to
cheap.
let go of block to like uppercut you,
Thank
pop
you.
attack out, which means you can then go into doing the whole string.
Got it.
And this is another one that's really good. So those are my Kotal loadouts. I would say he's pretty similar to the flavor of MKX. Great range, the command grab's back, the totems are back.
Right.
But with the new discus moves, there's a couple other abilities. The cat stuff by far. I mean,
so cool.
imagine not equipping the cat move.
I can't. I don't want to live in
Well,
that.
that's the thing.
Imagine.
There's so many.
But
like,
you can, yeah. If you are crazy and wacky and you hate cats, so you're a bad person, you could not use the cats. Was that too much?
Yeah,
bit-
I mean,
little
I'm
bit
kind of a dog person, really. I mean, yeah.
Well, I like dogs too. It's just cats are obviously superior.
Okay. Okay. Moving on.
Catwoman main talking
Yeah,
here.
so-
Let's keep that in mind.
We always like to talk about what character archetypes people like. To me, he's a grappler and just an absolute brawler. Like again, playing him. I was playing with Matt in the QA lab the other day, and we were just giggling playing Kotal because he's just an absolute powerhouse. Like his animations are awesome. He's a little on the slower side.
Bodying
but
each
his
other in
damage
bed.
it feels like
Me
you're
and my friend were
controlling
bodying
a
each other in
Shao Kahn
bed
or
the other
Goro
night.
Or one of the just monsters.
Like a boss.
Yeah, it's
I'm
awesome.
excited to see
Good
it.
lord, combat cast.
Like,
I have that was
experienced that?
the match we were playing with Shao Kahn was
Thank
Kotal
you.
Kahn, and we were just laughing constantly. Just these hosses. It's Andre the Giant.
Thanks for all the
versus,
subs.
like,
I'll thank
Big
everybody,
Show.
I
That is
promise.
impossible.
King Kong Bundy, baby.
Yeah.
Ass
The
Blaster
late- the
gifted a
late King
shitload.
Kong Bundy.
here we go with this.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. So Kotal Khan in the game, looking amazing.
Yeah.
We're actually here. We're gonna in a little bit. We're gonna show another character in a moment, but we're gonna have you and Dizzy gonna do another Washed Up Warriors in a little bit and
Yes.
show some fights with Kotal.
I will be off-brand. I wouldn't normally. He's not my normal aesthetic, but I'll be playing Kotal. I've been learning him.
Right. Excellent. Also, before I forget, there is an AMA after the stream today around with Bethany Maddock, who is a cosplayer. So go to our Discord,
Sweet.
sign up for our Discord, and you can ask her questions about
Anything.
cosplay. And anything. Ask me anything.
Can I
Literally
go
anything.
ask her if she can make me a Scarlet costume?
You can ask how much that'll cost.
I have the money.
Whoa.
Whoa! Baller Brownback. Woo!
Well, okay, well, there's an AMA, guys. So let's go. Check that out, 4:30 Central on our Discord. And Steve is Scarlet. I love the sound of it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let us, we're going to show a picture of a character real quickly so you guys can take a look at one of our renders. We're going to bring Dizzy in because Dizzy's going to help talk about Jacqui.
Yes.
And
Oh,
we'll be
nice.
back in a moment or two once we get him set up with a mic.
Okay. Maybe I should thank people now. That has a shitload of people. Who's the last person I thanked? John Jones is a cheating POS. Thanks again, bud. No, I think it was Ass Blaster. And Dunkle Twister, Dizzy. Thanks again, Ass Blaster. That's a lot of gifted subs. There's 10 here, but I know you gifted more. I'll get to it. Crimson Blade, thank you again. Let's see here. DJ Quick Nut.
All right.
Damn.
Excellent.
Okay, but
Aaron Davis,
I'll start
say
here
hello.
next time.
How's it going, everyone?
Also known, I still call you Dizzy. Does anybody else call you that around the office anymore?
I think everybody calls
Most-
it
oh,
Dizzy, yeah.
I don't.
This the new professional Aaron thing was kind of a little confusing for me.
I'm not a fan of it at all. You're dizzy.
So we are going to talk about Jacqui Briggs today, and then you guys are going to play a match. First of all, so you helped. I mean, you're on the design team, obviously, so you did a lot of work with Jacqui. So we're going to help Steve figure her out.
That
Yeah,
guy's
sure.
Yeah, all right, thanks.
So do you just want to start going over normals first?
Well, I think the first
Thank
thing,
you.
kind of the narrative of this is one of the directions you guys took was she now heavily is all in on Muay Thai fighting.
Oh,
you can,
yeah. Let's
literally,
talk
it's the
about
first
that
thing you can
first.
see in
So
her stance.
That
It's
does
very
go
cool.
into her normals. Like, her stance is a lot more like Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA style thing. She, isn't exactly like one discipline. She kind of, will use whatever to win But yeah, so she does use her gauntlets and
Show the game.
She has another power that I guess
Show
is pretty
these
different
guys
from
the whole time.
MPX, where she has augmented legs. So you can see that in a couple of her combo strings and special
So now
attacks
she's got
as well.
full robo legs.
There's flesh there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not.
Still little human.
Yeah, it's more just augmented. It's not.
Thank
robotic.
you.
Okay.
But yeah, she definitely uses it in a lot of.
She looks cool
normal
too.
attack
She looks
stance.
way cooler than the last game. Way
So
cooler
let's
than the
start
last
talking
game.
about some key normals. One of the coolest things is actually
Way
she
better.
breaks the norm. It's 2 hitting. It's low.
Yep.
It looks cool.
It also looks really cool.
I also like a lot
She
of her
looks
jump
cool.
attacks. I think they look really neat.
She looks
and unique
fucking
as well.
stupid the last
Yeah,
time.
I really like the
Elbow
elbow.
drop. Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite string personally is her 4-3. It's an advancing normal, and then I just love
awesome.
this 2-player animation thing here.
Big fan of 2-player animation. My favorite string of hers is the one that puts the kick that makes you kick her head then on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is actually one of her crushing blows.
Damn.
It's a
Look
counter
at those animations.
attack them while
Thank
they are
you.
trying to attack you. You bop them in the head, bop, and then you get a combo starter. So that's another example of way to extend combos is a lot of crushing blows. And you can kind of cash in. Like what I mean is like if you block Sub-Zero's slide, which is punishable, you can use that, and then once per game, you're going to get that big juicy combo.
And I think people were worried earlier when you heard about how many crushing blows there were. It'd be tough to kind of
You guys
remember.
are
but,
upset
as
at
I
the size
played
of her
game,
tits?
I knew every
Guys,
single
you
thing
need
that
to
I
grow
needed to
up.
do during that match to get those to come out. And if you
And-
play long, it happens.
As Ed recently said, they will be in the move list.
Yes.
We're going to have the requirements in there.
I just knew like when I was playing some of my characters, it was exactly.
She's not really
what I was
packing
searching
much
for.
in the other departments
Another one
either,
she
right?
went back to too, which
Maybe
I'm
she
pointing
just
out, 'cause I
means
absolutely love
business.
particle effects.
Fair.
And she does
This
that-
isn't about sexualizing. Damn, she's got fucking Bruce's back too.
So yeah.
Bruce
she does
is
have
back
that as kind of like
too.
main thing that she'll
Did
use
you
at
see
longer
that?
range, but most of her attacks are pretty close range. She's
Yes.
more
Do
of
the
a
back two
in
again.
your face type character.
That's sick.
I would
Thank
definitely
you.
say it's comparable to Sonya, where she's not using a long range weapon. She is not the kind of prototypical. They have really good range at the
Thank
range
you.
and all that. She needs to get in, but her pressure is really good to make up for that, which we're going to talk about.
Which I guess we would probably say. I mean,
She
definitely
has a
there are
little
players who
boy
played Jacqui
body.
in the last game up close. but, like,
Yes.
I mean, even
I don't
some of
want
the
to
frustrations
communicate
from
with
the
you
early
right now,
Jacqui
Gamble.
was her.
I don't want to know what kind of
And it's
weird
been a definite
sexualizing
redesign
shit
of
you're
how
doing
Jacqui
over
is.
there.
Yeah, she's one of the characters that to me is almost a new character. Like about
Thank
80%
you.
of her has been redesigned.
Toxic
So one of the big
NH,
normals I
thanks
think
for the
we definitely want
subs.
to talk about is 4-2-2. So 4-2 you can see
Thanks.
it's kind of an uppercut. It's okay. But if you do it really rapidly, you actually get this one. So kind of talk about your philosophy behind it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that kind of is a throwback to she had a special normal called Stanky Leg in MKX. Nice job, Derek. Where she, if you input the attack really quickly, you'd get a different, hit basically. And it was kind of a more advanced thing. It wasn't the
Yeah,
easiest thing to
yeah,
do.
it was.
It took Tyler over 50 tries.
That's actually just true.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
But that is one of the things that we kind of brought back. Obviously doesn't look at all like how it did before, but the idea behind the attack
Thank
is clear
you.
in that move.
And Jacqui overall, I think, is going to be one of the more in-depth, complex characters in the game. A lot of her special moves, they're not hard to do. It's not execution. She has a lot of interesting tools that are unique that I think we'll get to that make her. I think a lot of the people that played Jacqui in the last game, that's what they liked about her. They're very much hipster players who love the. No, I say that with. I think they would agree. Like very much, they were. It's a niche kind of character to play. And we wanted to bring that back. We're not hard to play. Like if you just think she looks cool, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna have some really cool stuff. But if you're into that kind of cancels and weird command grabs and stuff like that, we definitely got you
Delivery.
covered. Yeah. So let's go over the special moves.
She has some. I mean, I'm not going to give it away, but some mechanics that we've never done before.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's not difficult to do, but it's very, very unique.
Yep.
So her projectiles are sort of back. She can shoot at the ground,
Lame.
and shoot up, and if she
Fucking looks
amplifies
so
it,
stupid to
she
me.
can hold it and then do a straight one. And
That's the worst.
The difference being, she now has
I hate
different
that shit.
loadouts. Can you kind of explain that?
Sure. So this is actually one of the different
Well, that one looks alright.
equipped shots. So this one is rockets. Basically, when you shoot at the ground, it'll explode when it hits the ground.
And that'll knock them away, which we'll see other ones don't do that. As we go
Right.
through our loadouts.
Each one has a different reaction the opponent will do when you hit them, and have different ranges and cause different effects. So yeah, there's 3 different types of rocket, which you see here, and then we'll get to the other ones later.
She also has dash punch, very similar to her dad's attack. Really good range. This has a crushing blow, and this is a fun requirement. It's hitting it at max range.
Oh, interesting.
I think a little further,
Yeah. So fun
Thank
to do.
you.
That
Fun
one
to
just
do.
feels good.
Yeah, like if Sub-Zero goes for an ice ball or something, and you read it, and you just bop him on the head.
It pushed
That's
him
good
back.
fun.
Did
That's
you
fun
see
for the whole
that?
Briggs family.
A lot of the crushing blows that kind of are like all of a sudden happen as a
Yes.
surprise. You're like, whoa! Like,
Yeah, it's
that.
it's super fun when you hear the enemy go, whoa!
yeah.
Real quick, before I forget, I just got a message from someone.
Okay.
We got to do Kotal Khan's Fatal Blow. After
Oh,
this,
yeah,
Mr.
that's-
Aquaman is not.
It's a good one too.
He's worried, and he wants to see Fatality too, which I think we can do both those.
Well, does he not have? Isn't that an indictment that he doesn't think I'll win?
It's a good question.
Or you could argue you won't see the fatal blow because I'll never be under 30% because I'm just that good.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
All right, moving
Oh
on.
boy.
All right, so she also has these mock kicks, which I'm a
Hey.
huge fan of. These are super fun to do.
Using her new cyber legs.
This is her core combo starter. It pops them up if you amplify it. If you don't amplify it, she just does a few kicks. Not nearly as exciting. But when you amplify it, you get a pop up, and that's going to lead to all of her big combos.
Right.
And
You hold it to
yes,
either do more kicks or do less kicks.
which
or-
is super fun to do.
Yeah.
So let's go
Excuse
over
me.
some loadout stuff. In this loadout, I gave
Flash,
her
I
the
know, right?
Flying Knee, which is another advancing attack, great combo in it. You can meter burn it, amplify it to do her dash punch. This also has a crushing blow. If you do a combo that's larger than 8 hits, you can go into it and
Obviously,
Show us there.
complements very well with the grease kick.
that's a good one.
Look at that damage.
That did a shit.
So another thing I gave her, as we were talking about, different loadouts here. Oh wait, I'm still in default. This is a really cool one where she has a bunch of cancels. So they are different than most cancels, where she's actually just not doing. So this is the
Huh.
normal string. You go,
Damn,
you go to that
Josie.
hook.
Damn, Josie.
Stop. So this, unlike a lot of cancels, this does not take stamina. And she has about, 3 or 4 of these?
4 of them, yeah. One cool thing too, she can do it off her sweep, so she has a double hitting sweep, so you can just not do the second hit. So people expecting a double low, you can go for a throw. Or
That is
Thank
super
you.
cool.
pressure.
Yeah,
Seems like a lot of stuff I'll be really good at.
this is not hard at all. You can actually see this. I'm doing it every time, and I'm not good with Jacqui and not good with execution. So this is one of the core ways that if you don't want her to be a grappler, you don't want to use the loadout I'm about to use, or you can mix and match. That this would be how, while her range
I wonder
is
how
not the best,
loadouts are gonna
she does
work.
with the projectile. Then when she gets in, she
Like
has
for
that pressure.
tournaments.
That's one of the key ways you can do it. If you like to use cancels, you like that execution stuff, you can go ham.
Right. Yeah, it's not so much about super hard execution. It's definitely not the easiest thing in the world, but you can get it down.
Yeah.
But it's more so like just, keeping it in mind as a player and as, the opponent of, I can do this. You kind of have to be on guard. You have to be ready for more things. It's one of those.
All right, what else we got, Steve?
All right, loadout 2. First off, I am a
The other chat's
massive
more mean than this chat.
jacket.
Oh, Steve, you're a fan of
Damn, the
literally
other
every-
chat's
No,
being
look
a
at this
dick.
jacket. I want it.
Another hairstyle as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, the hair is super cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So this one, I made a grappling one. First, I changed her gun. She now shoots plasma that actually sits on the ground and does dot damage when they stand on it. So it's totally different than the rockets. Like you can see, it doesn't even physically hit the downward one
Really
until it's
cool
on the ground,
effects,
and
too.
all the effects are super good.
So yeah, the ground one will always just hit the ground, but all the other ones, if they touch the opponent before they touch the ground, it'll set them like.
That is kind of a Michael Jackson,
I use this
Look,
one because
right?
it totally complements her as a grappler. It's
got a Beat It vibe. this
Right.
costume.
So then I went with her clench, which
This
is a
this
command
is
grab.
Great.
And so the way this works is you actually get multiple options.
Or a thriller
3
vibe.
attacks before they can break out. so you can see. She can do the knee.
Total MMA style.
I'm a huge
play.
Michael
And
Jackson
from here,
fan,
she
by
has
the
3
way.
different options. She has these double
Yeah, she
knees.
has a clinch.
She has this toss, and so one throws you forward and one throws you back.
Pretty
And
cool.
then she has this overhead ender.
It's an elbow drop.
And this has a really cool crushing blow requirement. So the requirement is you have to have done the other enders. So throughout the match, you'll be going for this. And then when you finally go for one, you get a crushing blow into a pop-up.
Huh.
So this is a super fun crushing blow requirement. Throughout the match, you'll be going through it every chance you can.
Can they
the
break
opponent
this
is going
or
to
what?
know you're going through these different ones. And then when you have that third one loaded, then you're going to do Hema damage when you get the
Hema?
clench off. But you only have 3 attacks
Hema.
you can do
Did you hear
before
him?
you're gonna break out.
You know what
Also,
Hema
yeah, one of those
means?
things where you have to.
It's because
like, keep in
M
mind,
comes
like,
after
hey,
L
like,
in the
this is
alphabet,
corner,
so
my
it's
far away from the
beyond
corner,
hella.
I want to use the side
That's a
swap
St.
going
Louis
out to
thing.
get that kind
It's
of out of the
Hema.
way so I can get the crushing blow.
I know what you're
Or
thinking.
don't wanna keep
They
the
must
corner
have
to
some
the corner,
crazy
so it
reefer
adds
there.
to the-
And
Yeah,
I'm
it's a-
sure
it's a
you're
great
right.
point. Like in this scenario where she wants to
Hema.
get cornered, if she's already done the one that
Beyond
you should want,
hella.
you might want to going for the crushing blow might not be worth getting them out of the corner and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's a fun meta there. Then lastly, we gave
He's
her
from St.
this
Louis,
really
I
cool
think.
move, which is when she techs a throw, like breaks out of it. I am totally mistiming that, really badly.
Wait for him to throw you. There you go.
She can amplify and then go into a throw herself, which we've never done before. I think this was the coolest moment in the trailer, in my opinion. So, Aaron, kind
Wow.
of describe the metagame of this, because there's actually 2 different
She
ones.
can amplify her
So
throw
basically,
rate.
Her amplified throw escape, it just goes into a throw, which is just another throw. Like the opponent can escape it,
Oh.
and she can do either a punch version, which is the arm break, or a kick version, which is the leg break.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Can break her
Yeah.
break.
So
if you, I think I can. Yeah.
she has to guess what throw you're going to do. She can then break out of it with 1 or 2, amplify it, and then she does punch or kick to do a follow-up throw that they have to guess out of. And that actually has a crushing blow with the leg.
Uh-oh.
Either way,
The camera didn't like that.
that is throw
What the
escape,
hell?
Throw escape to the throw escape.
Yeah,
Throw
exactly.
escape into a throw escape.
It's basically just you can think of it as just a throw goes into a throw.
Right.
And then
thing.
that has a crushing blow set up for you've previously done the arm break. Then if you do the leg break, you'll actually get the crushing blow. So that'll play into, again.
Damn, the
you
other
have
channel's
done
getting
the arm,
spammed
they're gonna
like
know you're gonna go
crazy
for the leg,
by
and then
bots.
Start trying to break that one because they don't want to get their leg
Thank
broken,
you.
and it goes into a hole.
Right.
It's more than
The
a
other
50-50.
channel's getting spammed.
What we got
Hammer
next, Steve?
spam.
All right, one more.
One more.
So this one is the mobility variation.
Is this your
I
favorite
hope those
one?
bots
No,
don't come
the
here.
leg grab one is my favorite one.
making sure.
I'm not gonna lie. Although this outfit,
There it
oh
is.
my
Pretty
god!
good. Yeah, yeah.
You love the last outfit.
But this one, look at her shoes.
Yeah.
Look at her safety
What
shorts.
I really love is she's got the heels on to look classy as hell, but they're still robot legs.
Oh yeah.
What about the
So in this one, she
safety
actually gets a
shorts?
super jump. It's anime AF, and she can do a short version. Thanks, Bert. She can do attacks from it, normal attacks, special moves. I mean, you can kind of explain the application of a super jump briefly.
Right. It's mainly it complements her wanting to try and get in towards the opponent. She doesn't have much in the way of options, long range. So obviously, if the opponent's far away, they're not doing anything. They can see you come in, and they're gonna anti-air you. But if since you're just throwing ice balls, you're like, hey, I'm gonna just jump over this ice ball full screen.
What was that guy's
Get in
name
space.
from Injustice
So I also
2 that
gave
had
her
a jump
this
like that?
Dive bomb, which is super fast, pretty good damage, and you can again, like if the opponent's zoning you out,
Can you do it off the
The
super
cheetah?
you can.
Dr. Cheetah?
And a ground pound, which is a low, and she can amplify that to go into 2, and you can also do that off.
Thank you.
jump? Man, those effects are beautiful.
Yeah,
Huh.
her stuff looks really, really cool. So lastly, let's go into her fatal blow.
Hellboy was in Injustice 2?
This has got to be one of the coolest in the game. This shot right here is ridiculous. It's really nice that she doesn't waste bullets because they come back.
Yep.
It's like
She has to watch out for those, though, I bet.
One more thing you can show really quick is that she has a regular, I think, shot in this down back one.
Oh yes, you're right. I totally forgot about this. So this one you can see is kind of the standard one. It does not knock you down. You're just recover standing there in a slight reaction.
Right, and so you can use it, when you're close. You do that, you'll be at advantage when you hit them. Keep them standing, type thing.
And then you go into pressure. So this would be great to complement her command grab or the cancels, especially.
Right.
Just go into strings, keep standing.
I think this is
pressure
not
out.
a very cool
Go for a
looking
threat.
outfit. I like
So
the
yeah,
beat
with
it
her
one
things,
though.
she has the dot damage one for traps, a restand one for pressure, a knockdown one for damage.
Right.
And you can kind of mix and match how you want.
Awesome.
That's Jacqui Briggs, folks.
Jacqui Briggs.
So what we got next?
Real quick, I'll go to Kotal and do the fatal blow.
Let's see Kotal Fatal Blow real quick. But while we're doing that, I'm going to answer a couple of questions.
Okay.
Oh.
A few things. People have been asking if this is on Unreal 4.
No.
John Greenberg would love to let everyone know that it is on a heavily modified version of 3.
Right.
What
I think
else
it actually annoys John Greenberg.
to hear that it's
Yeah.
we've yes.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Should we do it?
Let me answer a couple more questions and we'll move
All
on. Will we get Shao Kahn gameplay before launch? Absolutely.
absolutely.
He is one of my favorite characters. That day will be huge. I'm excited about it because he's one of my favorite characters in the game. What else? People want to know about ranked and tournament mode and that sort of thing. Here's the deal. We cut our question.
The first thing I saw when I looked in the chat was, man, I hate these guys.
There's a lot of questions that are being asked about the game that we actually have plans for when we're getting to talk about it. One of the things is C2E2. We have
You guys are all right.
coming soon. There are things that we can't talk about yet because it will be talked about.
Hate these
And
guys.
The plans are in place to win
All
that
of
one.
them?
Thank you.
Maybe it's not today, but it'll be soon.
I feel like it's
Pretty
not-
good.
It's not
I'm
today.
guessing it's not today.
I'm gonna go
But
with
ranked
that.
and tournament mode, all that sort of stuff, we will talk about that. No problem before launch, of course. Just not today. So there's a lot of things like that. That said, let's see
Man.
Kotal Khan's.
You guys are all right. This is it.
His actually starts with an overhead.
Oh my god.
Pretty rare.
Damn anvil?
And remember earlier we were talking about how
Damn, how long are
he's
these?
advancing low, but he doesn't have a big overhead to complement it. When he's in fatal blow, he now does.
Now people have to watch out for the overhead.
Yep. And it's
Wow.
relatively quick.
Burke already moved from the
He's
camera.
moved the camera.
Oh, that's fine.
Way to go, Burke. Way to go, Burke.
It's too late, Burke.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What about the
Ruined
fatal?
stream,
It's
Burke.
not Burke's fault, guys.
It is.
We never do
He
two in a
presses
row.
the buttons.
We never do 2 in a row.
Oh, okay.
Um,
It's unlike us.
So we're now going to do. I think it's now time to set up for a little
Washed
thing
up.
that we call
Where's the
a
fatal?
little washed up. Word.
Washed up. Oh, yeah.
Is that the theme song for
I
it?
guess.
That's metal.
That's what I'm going with.
So let's
Oh.
go to character
Okay.
select real quick.
Okay.
Awesome. Probably do about try 2 matches again today.
Yeah.
I don't like having
Okay,
a
so
winner
during
or a
this
loser
part,
for these, to be
we
honest.
don't need to listen
What
to
if
them.
I just
Because all they do is talk about how they used to be super good, and one time I won SCR. So we don't need to hear about that shit, right? And I could thank you guys while we watch the video. Yeah, I swear, one time I won Wednesday Night Fights. I'm the best Catwoman there is. Hey, Ass Blaster, thanks. And the Atomic Clock, Blue Cupcake, D-Rob. I don't have to mute it completely. We can just lower it a little.
medium or short.
All right,
Like-
that's good enough.
Like how long?
That's not
let's
good
say
enough.
you
Thank
jump
you.
for only a second. And then you
D-Rob, Bob, Diet Rich, Not Human, Ass Blaster, Dread Alert, We Want War, Dr. Shamrock, thanks everybody. Ass Blaster's been giving subs out like crazy, dude. Hey, how many subs was that Ass Blaster? I don't even know how many. It's at least like 20, 30, I don't know, man. Shitload of subs. Thanks, dude. Happy Big Wednesday.
Intros between these 2 characters.
60 tenor, Mexican, Binding of Me, thanks. Rum Ham, thanks very much. Taylor Madens, Guitaro, Professor Maven, Mind Blow, thanks. Con Hex, Curry Fingers, Hampton, Shing Glover, Optical Wings, Stevie Strike, John Nitty, what
Thank
up,
you.
man? Congrats on your performance at whatever it was called. DKC Returns, thanks, man.
Good wake up from Steve
Appreciate that.
I don't know if this is
Gucci Wallace, Leaf S, 84
there.
It, Frankie Zappa, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, excuse me.
Now, right now, Steve's thinking, how do I finish?
Sleepy Vibe, Hitoshura,
Nothing.
JS Wiggle, Party Wolf. What's up, man? Thanks.
All right.
I was a little late on that.
I was hoping he would not know I had the cat equipped, and that would.
I didn't watch all of top 8. I gotta go back and watch that.
Two-party crash.
I know it was good. The 2 players that were in grand finals are very fun to watch too. So I gotta go back and watch that. You love these guys? Yeah, they're all right. I mean, they're pretty fun. You know, fun to laugh about on the Combat Cast.
Hi Aris. Watch this video. It's hemma good.
Hey, all right. One thing I can say though is that I like to laugh, and because of these guys, I always laugh during the Combat Casts. And if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be laughing. So they're cool. I like them. Laughing makes me feel good. Jesus, I didn't watch all of it. Oh, what?
Yeah. Just when one brutal kick is just not enough.
Yep.
Moving on. Let's do it again. Aaron Davis, let's talk about this.
That was weird.
Let's get a W.
I gotta see that again. I watched half of it.
Game plan I got for you.
No, nothing specific. Just
That was weird.
Just get the dub. Just get the dub. He's not your friend. He's your
What?
I gotta pay more attention so that I can catch it next
Not
time.
right now.
Not right now, yeah.
not right now.
Horrible.
I don't care. Oh, not a good start.
Wow.
Cute hemma boys.
Hey,
Smile.
thanks, Krabby Roxy.
I thought he was going to cancel.
I went for it.
Appreciate it. Kage.
Ooh. Now, could you have extended that and gotten some good corner?
I'll give props. That was a good wake-up bait. Although I have been waking up every single time.
Remember earlier when
Bit of a waste.
I said cut that bitch off next caller at the exact same time as the guy? That was very peculiar. Anyway, let me thank the rest of you. Let's see here. Party Wolf, thanks. Oblivion Guard, Ultimate Gonzo, You Hands, thanks Toxic NH for the 5 gifted subs. Always lucky. Rage Beard, Thingles, Sugar. I don't like your name. Beats by Noel Brown, Everfrost, Lucid OO, BW, G59 Cybot, TC Rooks, thanks. Nips MD, hold up, thanks. DKC Returns, Sin Prod, thanks. Har84 told me to watch a YouTube video. Yeah, sure thing, bud. I'll watch it on Xbox Live. Nas Al Salem, thanks. Skyrim and Krabby Roxy. Appreciate it. Yeah, anyone else want to fucking give me a YouTube video to watch? What stream do you think you're watching? You got the wrong number, kid.
Totems.
Whoa.
Again, Aaron Davis, win.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
That's what I like to hear.
Am I going to Super Friday? I don't know, man. Hit me up. What time are you going? Just fucking... Why are you always trying to text message me in the chat room, dude? You don't have a text message program? Text message me on the fucking phone, dude. Chimon, man.
So here.
Them shits cost 25 cents, playa. Let me know when you're going, man. Hit me up. I'll go.
Sharking for that right now.
Playa, pimp juice.
Fucking
Vic.
I knew the crushing blow was going to come. Oh, I thought that might be a punish. Oh no. And I don't have stamina to break out of it.
Friend, I lost a true friend? Yeah, right. Dude, come on, man. Are you serious?
I do.
This guy. Hey, he still has my game. Better not lose a true friend. Dude. This is crazy.
Yeah, I think I don't think
Damn, look at the shit-eating grin on her face.
All the sun in the world, really.
Jesus.
All right, nice job, guys. A good 1-1. These are not planned.
I feel like it's winning at this rate.
It is 1-1 every time. It has been, even with Ken, right?
Yeah.
We actually never played this match.
That's true too.
That's crazy. They look really good. Nice job, guys. I'll take that. Is that mine? Derek, you can do your usual.
Birthday shout outs. Hey, can you give me the Derek cam? Oh, there's not one. There's just a Tyler cam. Okay. So, Birthday shout out.
You guys,
Happy birthday to
these guys have,
First.
there's so much going on underneath the surface here, dude.
There you go.
These guys have a lot of stress and tension.
We got Rob Warren.
Resentment.
We got Spiro.
Harboring. These guys are harboring resentment.
On Twitter.
Long story.
Yeah, it's great. It's my favorite thing. Thomas Amberg, Mike Portillo's. Or
We got
Portillo.
big deals here.
I know.
Lots
These are
of
big
lords.
names.
Lots of
Illuminati.
Arthur Moy,
Oh.
Mr. Aquaman himself.
Maybe
Punisher.
Mike Portillo? Is that Zug Zug?
Well, you're listening in response.
Happy birthday.
that's on me. That's on me.
If it
You're right.
is.
You're right.
Zug Zug, man, that guy used to go to Southern Hills.
No, one of our mods. Actually.
Yeah, I've known that guy for 100 years.
Him too, though.
We got Fred Sultan. What is this one?
Sultani
Sultani. All right. We
From
got
Kansas
Sean
City.
Huh?
from Kansas City.
Okay. Sean Diskel. We got Royale. Who's that?
From
These are-
Texas
these are
player.
Tyler's
Texas,
friends.
yeah, the Texas player.
All right,
Happy
fair
birthday,
enough.
bud.
Oh, my brother Steven and his wife Ray. Velvet.
Wait, they both are having their birthday?
One was on St. Patrick's Day, and I don't remember exactly.
When's St. Patrick's Day? I gotta wear my green bikini.
Velvet 27. J. Jonah Jameson.
Like-
Sure.
From Spider-Man?
March 17th.
Baraka is a
Oh,
menace.
damn. There's always next year.
Kermoff, Damian Thibodeau, Schmal, and one of our favorites, Scar.
Scar.
Oh.
Yeah, well, at least one of my
Oh,
favorites.
damn.
Love Scar.
Well, let's go to the scoreboard real quick.
Oh, crap. I can't see it. It's all the way over on
It's
this side.
now 1-1.
4.
2-2. Pardon me.
What?
It looks like it's 11-11.
It's 11-11.
It's
It's
clearly
11-11.
It's 2-2. Are you?
That's 2.
Probably, I would assume.
It's
We
4,
had a stick earlier.
I think.
All right. Feeling good?
Now, because of the stress test, you started playing Baraka again. He had kind of fell to the wayside because you fell.
Did I thank everyone?
Any background?
Jojo Q, thanks. I guess I did. And it's Tater. Thanks very much.
Thank
Watch
you.
this video. It's hella good. Less than 1, whatever.
Thank you.
Hey, yeah, sure thing, bud. Let me just watch that right away in front of thousands of people. I'm sure it doesn't have any dicks. No dicks in that video, right? Let me just trust you. Damn, these costumes are fucking weird.
Thank you.
You've been all in on Baraka.
I'm really enjoying that.
You
Thank
really
you.
focused on the stress test, bragging, popping off. Steven.
Yeah, I was popping off a little bit. You saw my clip. You liked it.
Yeah. How many people
Thank you.
Man,
Hey, what are you looking
I
at?
dodged a
What
bullet.
about wearing a white shirt for April Fool's Day? Sounds like a great idea, don't you think?
Definitely not. And do me a favor and keep your shitty ideas to yourself. Thanks very much, though. I do appreciate it, Amir.
do you think Kotal
And the Viola, great character. And this is Communal. Thanks. And JD. And Bry Guy. Hey, what's up, guys? Island Down. Thanks for all the generosity, everybody.
has gutted and blade charge?
Yeah, Baraka's,
Appreciate it.
abilities change how he plays pretty
Yeah,
Thank you.
He can be a grappler, a combo character. I mean, a combo character. He even has some zoning.
I missed it. No. Oh, we both at the same time.
A 2 uppercut classic.
I was gonna say the MK1.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to anti, and I'm missing it barely.
Derek seems to be just mashing buttons like an Eddie Gordo player from 1997.
Absolutely.
And also, like Eddie in 1997 winning.
Yeah. Alright, couldn't get the spark out. Oh. Wiggly stick.
I really dodged a bullet when they started playing this match. I was about to say, this is a weird-ass Jacqui Briggs
Corner, keep it
costume. And then I realized, good thing you didn't say that. That's not Jacqui Briggs.
Yeah.
I forgot they put her in there.
I'm enjoying this.
Anyway, it's not Jacqui Briggs. I dodged that bullet clean. And then I walked right in front of it again. Willingly, just to share the humor involved.
Double breakaway. Now they're not.
It's alright, I could take a bullet.
For a
Thanks, Amir and Hugh Gilbert. Thanks.
wake up roll. Well, what? I mean, you usually wake up attack.
Thank you.
So that's half of it when he does.
The good thing about Derek breaking away is you know he's gonna try and wake up attack still.
Yes, and get a hop attack too or something.
So you
Trying
just
to match
you
it.
just hit him out of the hop attack.
Oh, fatal blow in play. Let's see if he can.
No, I was trying to teleport away.
Damn. Do the fatal, man. Ed Boon is not going to be happy.
When he's playing at my desk, he will run around and he'll start adjusting his head.
Oh, hey, Mom.
After winning a round.
Yeah, I just beat Derek. Yeah, thanks for watching. Cool. Love you too, Mom.
Wow, that was his mom. Cool. All right, so we'll just do that again, I guess.
Look at their faces, dude.
Told her though, kind of.
Her and Aquaman.
They're serious. They're really not happy with each other.
You feeling yourself right now?
Our future is bleak for us. Are we allies or enemies in this battle?
There's always so much tension on this couch. It's a lot of stress making a fighting game, you know?
Now you're feeling really
And especially one that everyone makes fun of all the time. You know? Stressful. That was sick.
That was literally in the trailer.
Yeah.
Sexual tension? They're gonna body each other in bed later?
When you were playing?
Not like this.
Damn!
This is all Tyler right now. Dental plan was the key. Good oral hygiene is important, everyone.
Ooh, Derek's not feeling that though.
I was supposed to get braces as a kid, and I went for one appointment and started no-selling it.
That turned out okay.
Damn, those down threes are fucking gorgeous.
My teeth haven't fallen out.
Music to my ears.
Mierda. Hi, Aris. What?
Hey, alright, thanks.
It was a really bad. Don't do that.
Appreciate it.
I'm just laughing now. Can you call them match, please?
Yeah. All right, so Tyler now has him cornered.
Thanks,
And
Har84.
he could easily win this right now. It's almost even.
Appreciate it.
He's one more mix-up away. Hopefully, Derek's going to put him in the corner. No, bad positioning there.
I tell you what.
If that was a
I'll click your...
What are you doing? That's
This is a
it.
good one. I like this one.
That's a big win. The battery literally fell out of the controller.
The battery fell out of the controller? What kind of a fucking controller has batteries? Why the fuck are they playing on those things, dude? The battery fell out of the controller?
Yeah, I would describe that as a...
What are they playing on, dude? The battery? Hey, Har84, I'll click your shit and I'll screen it.
He can just tell me downstairs.
Oh my god, you're banned permanently. You're an idiot. You know that? You're an idiot. Jesus, it was some stupid fucking video about Michael Jackson or something. I don't know what it was. You're an idiot if you think I'm gonna watch that shit on fucking stream. And I did. So you're not an idiot. You're a genius. I watched it and I'm an idiot. But you're banned. It seems like a fair deal, right? I'm an idiot. Anyway, no big deal. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. And Xenomole and Yami Cami and Ripper Eno. Also Sir Snipies. Thanks, guys. And Lunar Kitsune. Appreciate that. Thanks, everybody.
Amazing stuff. Can't say anything more about it. I want to stop talking about it so I don't accidentally say something.
Thank you.
No exaggeration. I cannot wait. And by the way, personally, as
You're getting very dangerous.
No, I was gonna say I can't wait as the con as a geek. Just the con.
Oh, go ahead. You can say that. I mean, you kind of did.
Cosplay, the toys.
Yeah. Another thing. Next week we will be back with a stream. We're gonna show some stuff.
Don't ban him. Just shoot him.
At least.
And then ban him.
2 characters. Do we have seen in some trailers probably somewhere? At least 2.
Yeah, happy no rules.
Yes.
Today is Persian New Year.
Everybody, thank you so
There's
much.
no rules. All the cops are into something. You can steal City Hall.
Good game.
Very cool.
And as always, Matt Burke, thanks for helping out again.
The power station. Who would run the power station?
What? Jen. We had Jen.
Yeah, we did.
He
do
wasn't
that.
here. We had
And
Jen.
you also made Matt Burke miss his,
Thank you.
his catchphrase. Wow. Let's try it again. And Matt Burke on the power station.
That's his catchphrase?
Yeah.
That is a crappy catchphrase.
That's no, do you smell what the rock is cooking? or I pity the fool. That's
Wait, so Tyler made up your catchphrase is thanks, Tyler? Okay.
Wow. Anyway,
Thanks, Hong Kong Hero.
We'll see you next week.
And Water Beetle.
C2E2. Thanks for watching the Combat Cast, everybody.
Hey, all right. I think I'm ready for a break. What about you guys? That was a lot to take in from the rear. Let's take a little breather, think about what we've done, and then I'll return with some Donkey Kong. Sound reasonable? Sounds good to me, at least. I mean, and that's the one I care about. All right. 5 to 7 minutes, please. Then we'll continue with Donkey Kong. Be cool.